Hello, my name is Dr. Godwin. I welcome you to this presentation. I want you to listen attentively and benefit from the information I have for you. I'm a medical doctor with 10 years, more than 10 years of medical practice, both in public, private, both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. Now, I want to be your doctor. I want to be your medical advisor. I want to help you in that which you are passing through now, that health issue you are passing through, that concern you are passing through. Beyond this presentation, I'm also available to help you. Just get across to my contact and reach me, even through the person who have actually invited you to listen to this presentation. Reach the person at the end of the presentation and feel free to also reach me through that person. I'm always available. I want to be your friend. I remain your friend as always. Now, I welcome you to this presentation tab. Join the wellness revolution that is sweeping the globe. In this presentation, I'm going to teach you how to protect yourself. How to protect yourself from what you can actually protect yourself from. For example, some illnesses, some disease conditions that are sweeping, that are killing people today, because health is wealth. If you have a good health, you have a potential of being wealthy. So I want to take us through some important information. Please, I want you to pay attention. And to be frank with you, what I'm going to be sharing with you, most people out there, even most people in the profession, may not know about it because it's something that is new. So science and technology, because science and technology are developing at the fastest rate in human history. And if you're not in touch, you may be missing out from so many information. Now, but we know more about nutrition. Despite the fact that science and technology is developing, people get to know more about nutrition. People Google, people search, people are reading wellness books, people are, but the more we do that, the more we try to exercise, the more we try to keep fit, the more diseases, non-communicable diseases are plaguing the world, not even COVID-19. COVID-19 is not even much of a problem. The main problem the world is facing today is the burden of non-communicable diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, stroke, cancer, autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus nephritis, autoimmune diseases like hypothyroidism and all those things. Autoimmune diseases, things like your immune system fighting yourself, and other forms of illnesses, other forms of condition, quick aging, low immune system. That's why any pandemic that comes with the slightest provocation, people tend to die. A lot of people today have one thing that is troubling them, one particular symptom that they have not been able to hold hands to. What could be? It could be somewhere is itching you, your body is, headache, you have, an unexplained symptom, something that you cannot explain, that you've even gone to so many doctors, so many hospitals, they've given medications, run some tests, but still, that is still plaguing you. I want you to pay attention, because what I'm going to be telling you today might give you solution, might bring solution to that problem that you are having. I'm not here to give you any magic cure, but I'm here to give you a powerful information, because the power of information is an antidote to fear. So let us get it started. Now, we eat a lot of omega-6 fatty acids, but we eat less of omega-3. I will tell us what these two means. The body needs essential fatty acids for good health. That's one thing I want us to understand. For good health, the body needs essential fatty acids, because this essential fatty acid makes the cell. The cell is the smallest unit of life. Is the smallest and structural and functional unit of life. If your cells are not healthy, you are bound to fall sick. Now, but for the cell to be healthy, the body needs us to have a large quantity, an acceptable quantity, a significant amount of essential fatty acids. Why are they essential? Because we cannot eat them from food. So the body cannot manufacture it. We must eat them from food. The body cannot manufacture it. We must take them from food. But the question now is, the food you are eating today, especially you who is listening to this presentation, examine yourself, ask yourself, that food you are eating today, does it contain essential fatty acids? Does it contain the essential nutrients that the body needs for optimum function? Those nutrients your body needs to prevent you from falling sick. Most of the diseases today are stemmed from the food we eat. That is why once you fall sick, the first question is you ask yourself, am I eating right? Most of what people eat today thinking that they're eating right are actually not right. But what distinguishes you from the other person is the information you get. That is why I'm doing this presentation. Please pay attention. Now, a lot of what we eat today, for example, as you can see here, we eat more of omega-6. We are familiar with, almost everybody listening to me in this presentation, we are familiar with these foods here. But what about this other one here, the omega-3s? Very few persons eat them. Very few persons eat them. The source of omega-3s, very few persons eat them. Now, even among those who eat them, how many people have enough antioxidants in their system to help prevent the destruction of these omega-3s so that they can get to their desired spot, that is the cells, and incorporated in the cell membranes? That is why we recommend people to eat more of fruits and vegetables. Take more of antioxidants so that they can protect your body, prevent unnecessary oxidation of important nutrients, for example, fatty acids, and lipids that the body needs, especially the good ones. But you see, there is an imbalance. These two are important. The omega-6 is important because both of them are essential fatty acids. But when you have an imbalance, more of omega-6 and less of omega-3, it means that your system, you are undermining the importance or the functions of omega-3. The functions of omega-3, if you Google it now, after this presentation, you'll be amazed. It is known, it is highly researched. What omega-3, you will be marveled at what only omega-3 fatty acids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, can do to your system. But when you now have a balance, where you take less of them, and you take more of the omega-6, based on the imbalance, the body suffers. The cells begin to suffer. Because they are important part of the cell membrane, what happens is that the cell membrane is a covering of the cell. When that covering suffers, it means nutrients cannot go in. It means the food you are eating is just a waste. And once nutrients go in, the waste products that is excreted from those cells, you can imagine when your waste products accumulate. Those waste products cannot go out because the cell membrane that is supposed to be flexible, fluidy, is now thick, hard, caked. And when something is hard and thickened and caked, things cannot pass. The cell cannot function well. A lot of things will go wrong. The cell machinery begins to misfunction. Because of the DNA misfunction, the cell DNA can die. The cells can die. People can age. People will age faster. People get wrinkles before their time. People become so frail. At the age of 90, they look like 60. At the age of 60, they look like somebody who is at the age of 90 because their body is so frail, because the cells have withered because of years of exposures or bad eating habits, making their ratio, their omega-6 stroke omega-3 ratio to be very high. The DNAs can start misbehaving and cause the cells, because once the DNA misbehaves, either the cell dies or the cell behaves abnormally, maybe divides and start forming cancer, start dividing abnormally and can cause cancer. Some important chemicals that are meant to regulate your blood pressure cannot be produced. Your blood pressure can be dysregulated, it becomes high. Any slight provocation, your blood pressure goes up. What about diabetes? The hormones that regulate glucose metabolism will be deficient. There will be a lot of deficiency. It can cause diabetes. The receptors that should recognize insulin they'll find it difficult to express to the cell membrane. That can also cause type 2 diabetes. It can lead to so many things. I'm trying to derive it from first principle. so that the layman will understand. But now, when you have balance of omega-6 and omega-3, you achieve a healthy, because to achieve that healthy cell membrane, we need that balance. And once that balance is there, the cell membrane becomes healthy. Nutrients can easily go in and waste product can easily go out. DNA can function well. Cells will not misbehave. The hormones regulating blood pressure can easily be produced. Insulin, glucose metabolism can easily go well, keep you far from diabetes, prevent you from falling sick, keeps you younger, your real age, prevents unnecessary wrinkles. Just to mention but a few. There's so many things that we can derive from this. There's so many. This important information can underline the pathogenesis or the cause or the progress of any kind of disease. It is an important information. That is why I'm sharing it. But now, this ratio was established, and a test was also established to check this ratio. Just as we tell people, go and check your blood pressure, go and check your sugar level, go and check your cholesterol. Now, the in thing now is omega-6, omega-3 ratio. Because once you can get your ratio correct, a lot of all these things will correct themselves. It means your blood lipids will be normal. It means the normal regulation of your blood pressure will come to normal, because the cells are not misbehaving. So many things that have misbehaved will not start correcting themselves. Because the best way to prevent us from falling sick is to tackle it from the source. From the source. That is the best way. That's the best way. From the source. That test has actually more than 500,000 people have done that test as we speak now. More than 500,000 people in the world have done that test. And 95%, it shows that 95% of people who have done that test are out of balance. Balance in omega-6, omega-3, low levels of omega-3 because of the foods we eat, inadequate polyphenols in our diet, because how many persons eat fruits and vegetables that are more of, our antioxidant levels are not much, because polyphenols are important antioxidant, powerful antioxidant we get from fruits and vegetables. Low levels of vitamin D3 because of, it could be climatic change, lifestyle, exposure, technological advancement, people's occupation, and the rest of them. You see, all these things have made the world to be out of balance from the foods we eat. Most of these foods lack low levels of all these things. That is why you see a ratio like this. You see ratios like this. 15, an average of 15:1. That means 15 of omega-6 to 1 of omega-3. Is a total imbalance. The cells cannot perform well in this kind of state. You may not be feeling it now, but as time progresses, little damages, a drop of water can make an ocean. Little damages can lead to overt damage that can now manifest as symptoms. Where you probably are today, an average, you could be below this, you could be above. Most people are above this, 15:1. Because these are people who don't take omega supplements. They are completely out of balance. They are completely out of balance. This I'm telling you are from the results of the test that has already been carried out. More than 500 million of people. The statistics from it. Now, those who are taking omega supplements, they are within around 7:1. So is it that the omega supplement they are taking is not working well? Well, one reason could be that what is a dose, what is a quantity? Because there's a required amount you should take in a day. Between 3,000 milligrams to 5,000 milligrams, or 3 grams to 5 grams, depending on your body weight. The second reason is that how many persons have enough antioxidants in their system? Because if you have less antioxidants in your system, the omega supplements you are taking will not work, because by the time they will get to the cells, those free radicals will destroy them. So if you're only taking omega supplements and you're not also taking other rich source of antioxidants, or the omega supplement you are taking doesn't contain antioxidants like polyphenols, vitamin E. It means that before but they will struggle, manage to get to the blood. The bioavailability will reduce. That means the availability in the blood will reduce. Their volume of distributions, that means the amount of them that gets to the tissue, the cells, and incorporated in the cell membrane will also be reduced. Because by the time they get there, these free radicals have destroyed all of them, oxidized them. That's one important thing we should also know. That's why you see, even those who are on omega supplement, the tests, statistics show that an average of 7:1, which is still out of balance. Now, why is it out of balance? Because science recommends that 3:1. In fact, WHO recommends 4:1 of this ratio. WHO recommends 4:1 of this ratio. But now, there is a pressure for them to further reduce this to 3:1, because even the 4:1, once you get to 4:1 and you are crossing 4:1, the cell starts misbehaving. So it's good to bring it down to 3:1. That is, but science, the generality of science and researches and studies that have been done have shown that 3:1 is required. You know, when we are born, the DNA was our DNA is programmed to give us 1:1 of omega-6 and omega-3. But because of lifestyle, because of science recommends, okay, at least let it not go above 3:1. Anything from below 3:1 is perfect, is very good. So, but how many persons are there? The research done also further revealed, which I'm going to show you, further revealed the results that they got from those research. That is why we have to ask ourselves, because as I listen to me, the question, ask yourself, where do you belong? Where do you belong? What is your ratio? What's your ratio? Because are you in the danger zone? Are you inside the ocean? Because if you're inside the ocean, you get drowned. That's why knowing where you are, if you discover that you are inside the ocean, you take steps. Before you get drowned, you take steps to swim out and be on top, be out, go to the hills, and be safe. That is why knowing your ratio is very important. There's a message I want you to take today. Know your ratio. Whatever it will take you to know your ratio, you will save yourself from that thing, that disease, that condition that could pop up tomorrow. Some people wake up from bed in the morning and discover their blood pressure is high, and they go to the hospital. They now diagnose them hypertensive. Some get diagnosed diabetic. All those who are diabetic, there was a day they were diagnosed. Some, they diagnose them when it has got to a complication. That is not what I pray or what I want or what I wish for you. What I wish for you is take steps to find out your ratio. The essence of this presentation I'm doing is to create awareness about this ratio so that you can take steps to find about your ratio. Whatever it will cost you, but I don't think it's something that will cost you much fortune. Find out your ratio. At the end of the presentation, I'm going to tell you how you're going to find out your ratio. Know your ratio, just the way you know your blood pressure, sugar level. It is important because whether you like it or not, if you fall sick today, that business you are pushing, that money you are making, all your investments will go down the drain. You most likely you will spend those money to take care of your health, which is not what I wish for you, because I want you to invest in your health, because that is the wisest thing you can do. So it is important for us to, and this is the balance test. This balance test is WHO approved. This is WHO approved. It's a dry blood test. It's a test you do yourself. Self-test. When you get your kit, this prick is not even painful. Now, science has developed. Unlike before, when you use a needle and prick yourself, it's very painful. Now, before you know it, blood is coming out. Just fill drop of blood and put it in the circles and put it back in your envelope and send it to the lab. Anything it will cost you to check your ratio today, I will advise you to do it because of your health. This is a WHO approved test that is now the global mega trend. It is now the test-based nutrition. This is the only time we are seeing a test. Other tests we know, I'm a doctor. Other tests we recommend to people are tests other things that are not based on nutrition. that are not based on nutrition. Some others are close to it, but this is a classical test-based nutrition. It is not only testing your omega-6, omega-3 ratio, it is testing other things, which you will find that it's testing it's a total nutritional test that tests the level of your nutrition. You'll be fascinated to get to know whether you have been eating right. You see, so once you know it, it helps you to protect yourself better, and it's something you should recommend to your family members. Like my family members, I made them to do the test because as a doctor, if anything happens to them, they will call me. If you're a doctor listening to me today, do yourself a due diligence, study about this test. There are loads of research articles written on it. There are loads. You get tired. Evidence-based. That is why it is WHO approved. The ratio is recognized, So, because the reason why this test is made is because tests don't lie. Once a test is approved, it means that it is believable, it is trustworthy. Tests don't lie. They're not here to guess. Nobody's here to guess, oh, I'm living well. There are people who are obese today, but they are more healthier than people who are slim. Yes, it is your test. Once you do your test, you get to check yourself. The world is changing. Science is developing. Let us follow the trend. Now, this is a simple, easy test that measures your level of omega-3 and the critical ratio between your omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acid intake to know whether you've been eating well. It will help you to adjust if you know your ratio. So take the test. I am recommending this to you because not just me, WHO has also recommended it. And when you take your ratio, they send you back a report on your blood work. You can monitor it real time on the website, online, in your phone, just in your phone. You get your results in your phone. So the company that developed this, that is giving this out, said that if you are 5% of the people already who has omega-3 stroke 3:1, who has 3:1, that is the normal ratio, the money you paid, whatever you paid will be refunded back to you. Let me repeat myself. If your ratio is normal 3:1, the money you paid will be refunded back to you. This is real. And because the company wants to help you to be balanced, because once you are balanced, a balanced society is a healthy society. A world that is out of balance is not healthy. Now, like I said, 620,000 tests, more than 500,000, have been done worldwide. This is statistics I'm speaking now. And before the test, 5%, only 5% were within that ratio, 3:1 in Asia Pacific. That means they've not covered the world. They are coming towards Africa now. That's why I'm very, very much interested in it, because I want my African brothers and sisters to benefit from this test. Because we suffer a lot, because most African countries have poor health systems. So prevention should be our number one goal. Because the hospital you are going to, you are not guaranteed of getting the best. In fact, even in the world where they have the best healthcare system, they are more of preventive than even curative. 20% of those taking omega-3 supplements, 20% of them, the tests show that 20% of them are 7:1. I talked about it before. Now, those who are 15:1, those who are not even taking omega-3 supplements, are 75% of those who did the test. It means that this is, if you add all this together, it's like about 25, more than 95% of people are out of balance. 95% of people are out of balance. So those 95% of people who were out of balance, after they took, because now you are out of balance, the first question you ask yourself now is, what can I do to bring myself to balance? Is to take omega-3. Simple. Is to take omega-3 fat supplements. Simple. That is it. Science has recommended. Science has proven that is the only way you can get back your ratio. It's either you take it from food or you take the supplement. Now, I have also addressed the drawback of the food. Unless you are getting enough antioxidants from your diet, then taking it from that food can help to preserve it. And you also have to measure the quantity you are taking. This is very important because you have to be sure that the quantity you are taking in a day is enough to help us to take the right quantity and to give us access to antioxidants to protect this omega-3 that we need to take. That is why the balance oil was developed by a group of scientists. A group of scientists, I can mention one, Dr. Paul Clayton, Dr. Ada. You can Google them. They have wonderful scholarly articles, research done. They are scholars. They are scholars in their respective fields of medical practice. You see, evidence-based. You can Google, you can research them, you can learn about them on YouTube. They now developed this balanced oil. It's not called omega-3 oil, it's called balanced oil because it contains the omega-3 in the right amount that you need in a day. The right amount. And in addition to that, contains polyphenols to preserve the omega-3 fatty acids to get to the cells without oxidation. So you're not even bothered about whether you're taking food because it's already there. And it also contains vitamin E, which is also a powerful antioxidant, and vitamin D3, which is lacking in most of the foods we eat today. Bearing in mind the importance of vitamin D3, especially in bone metabolism, calcium metabolism, and all whatnot. So 95% of those persons who were out of balance, these statistics showed that 95% of them who took the balance, that this product I'm telling you about, this only confirmed science. The balanced product, 95% of them, their ratio went back to near or an average of 3:1 or lower. Some 2:1, some 4:1, some 5:1 within 120 days because it is measured on the cell membrane of the red blood cells. So the life cycle of the red blood cells is around 120 days. So this is a research that is ongoing because the goal is that by 2050, about up to 1 billion people all over the world will have been tested. Africa, it will not come to Africa. I don't think there's any, it's quite new. Of course, when these things develop, before it comes to Africa, it must have developed, now it is coming to Africa. That is why, as a doctor I'm a Nigerian doctor, I saw this opportunity. I had some series of scientific conferences, research, attended the seminars with these doctors and these foreigners who developed these things. And I decided to share the knowledge, share the information to my African brothers and sisters so that we can take advantage of the test and get to know ourselves. Yes, get to know yourself. That's very important. Very, very important. And I also recommend the balanced oil to you because if you notice that you are out of balance, I recommend the balanced oil to you. How you get your balanced oil? Whoever gave you this video, whoever shared this to you, please ask the person how you're going to get your balanced test and your balanced oil. Now look at the laboratory. Vitas Laboratory is a laboratory that is located in Norway. It's WHO certified laboratory. WHO certified laboratory, Vitas Laboratory. WHO certified. It's an independent lab that does its own thing. And several top institutions in the US, in UK, Europe, Americas, they send samples, their research samples, independent samples to Vitas Laboratory. That's to show that they are laboratories that have high integrity. This is the lab that we send our dry blood test to. There's already a system on ground to send your sample once you have gotten your kit. There's already a system on ground to send your sample once you've done your kit. And once you send it, you can monitor your test via their website through your phone, real time. And once your test result is out, they break it down for you. They give you advice. You will also see based on a tailor-made, customized advice for you This is your result. This is what you are lacking. This is what is more. See how you can adjust. They give. This is technology defining science, defining health promotion, defining prevention of disease, defining cardiovascular health prevention. This is what I call cardiovascular risk assessment with a balance test. Those who are specialists in cardiovascular medicine will understand better, and they will understand the importance of a test like this. Now, like I said, the balanced oil is a conundrum of omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols. These two alone gives the result. That is why it is different from any omega-3 that you can see out there, because of what they have added, and it is patented, means it cannot be copied. You see, the omega-3 fatty acids, because it's not all fish that contain omega-3 fatty acids, especially oily fish. The balanced oil contains the highest quality of fish oil. There are some fish that contains the highest level of omega-3 fatty acids, such as the anchovies, the mackerels, and the sardines. That is where they got it from. They are derived from small pelagic fish such as the sardines, anchovy, and mackerel. The balanced oil plus vegan, there's one called balanced oil plus vegan, which comes from the marine microalgae Schizochintrum species that is rich in omega-3 fatty acids such as the eicosapentaenoic acid and the docosahexaenoic acid. So the EPA and the DHA are important constituents of the omega-3 fatty acids. So you now have the polyphenols, which are the powerful antioxidants derived from olive. There's a research that has actually evidenced that polyphenols play a huge role in prevention of oxidation of fats, good fats in the body. So balanced oil contains special cold pressed extra virgin pre-harvest oil from Spanish, GMO free. I'm sure we know what that means. Purely natural. Picun olives. It is rich in omega-9, but is specially selected for its very high content of polyphenols. It's natural, 100% natural guarantees. It's rich in polyphenols, it's rich in vitamin D3. So, and this is Zinzino product. The balanced oil is a proud member of Friend of the Sea. That means that is actually where they are gotten from. And you know, that membership and association is very important as to guarantee the quality of the product. Now, this is a balanced oil. It comes in a 300 ml bottle with the test-based formula, because it is not advised to go straight and start using the balanced oil. You have to know your nutritional status. Know your ratio, then, so that when you use the balanced oil, you can now tell how the balanced oil has influenced your ratio. Because it doesn't make sense for you to take anything and you are guessing that you are benefiting from it. It's not guess-based, but test-based. So first of all, get your test kit. Get to know your ratio. Then use the balanced oil and take the balanced oil, and after 120 days, daily intake of the balanced oil, this is your health we are talking about. Because you are restoring your health. You are investing in your health. Check your ratio after 120 days, and you will now appreciate the value of the money you have spent in the balanced oil that you have used to bring down your ratio. And you, apart from the fact that your ratio will come down, a lot of testimonials have been there, even though I'm not a fan of testimonial, but people have testified that it gave them a sense of well-being. That those particular symptoms that I have a sister who is in Malawi, who is in Namibia. 4 days into the shots, she's taking her balanced oil. 4 days. She said that because she had COVID-19, she just recovered. She said since after the COVID-19, she has been having some funny feeling in the head, and she has done several tests. Funny feeling is still there, so she just felt it's just part of the COVID-19 stigma. But 4 days into taking the balanced oil, she could not find that funny feeling in the head again. That's what she told me. And I don't expect her to lie to me, because she was still skeptical about the balanced oil, even as at when she got it. So you see, polyphenols, it contains polyphenols, omega-3, EPA, DHA, DPA from wild fish. vitamin D3, vitamin E, tocopherols, tocotrienols, and it is dosed by weight, 0.15 mils per kilogram per weight. No oxidation, no oxidation. Even the container is dark, it's not exposed. Well packaged, 100% natural, keto based, natural, friend of the sea, GMP certified. It is original. If you look at this, you see the nutritional value. Omega-3 fatty acids, about we have 12 meals of it has about 2,478 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. Then whereby EPA is 1,286 milligram, 83 milligram, and DHA is 683 milligram. And fish oil, all these are fish oil, total of 6,627 milligram in 12 meals, dosed by weight. 7.5 mil. So you see, when you get to bottle, you see all this nutritional part on it. Vitamin D, polyphenols, 3.5 milligram, vitamin D3, 20 microgram. All these are daily omega-9, 3,000. What olive oil, 4,000 million of olive oil. All this, that's what this is, a balanced oil, not just omega. This is not omega-3 fatty acid oil. This is balanced oil, all the oil that we need in our body to keep us healthy. You see, so the ingredients: fish oil from anchovy, mackerel, sardine, cold pressed olive oil, mixed tocopherols, which are the antioxidants, natural aromatic, vitamin D, and cholecalciferol. So these are it. And different flavors, lemon, mint, depends on the one you want. This is the people behind it. These are scientists, scholars in their area. You see, the scientific advisory board with the world's brightest minds in the field of wellness and nutrition. People who are specialists in that area. You see, not all doctors are specialists in wellness and nutrition. That's one thing you should understand. Not all doctors with different specialty. These are people who are specialists in wellness and nutrition. They are registered with the regulatory bodies in this specialization. They have scholarly articles. They are authorities in this field. They've done so much research. They developed this system for test-based nutrition. They developed this system, which has a patented product. You see, Dr. Paul Clayton, go to YouTube and watch his videos. Google him, go to his website. Dr. Ola Ede, who is the owner of the company that manufactures it, he has a lot of scientific articles written to support. That is why it is WHO approved. Dr. Angela Rizzo is a biochemist, professor of biochemistry. Dr. Abraham, which has years of medical research and in health and nutrition industry. They formed the advisory board. And there are health claims from the European Food and Safety Association. Health claims of omega-3 fatty acid, health claims, confirmed effects of health effects of omega-3 fatty acids. These ones, they are not fabricated. They are from researches that have been done. But there are three that top the list: normal brain function, normal heart function, very important, and normal immune function. Once your brain is functioning well, your heart is functioning well, a lot of things will be functioning well. Once your immune system is functioning well, a lot of things will be functioning well. That's why these three are top. And omega-3 health benefits, these are the top 3 health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, according to the European Food and Safety Association. European Food and Safety Authority. The European Food and Safety Authority is the agency of the European Union that provides independent scientific advice and communicates on existing and emerging risks associated with the food chain. They brought out this DHA, normal vision, normal teeth, normal muscle function, normal bone structure, protection of blood lipids. I can extrapolate this, but I don't want to prolong this presentation because I can take 2 hours to explain each of these health claims. Normal blood pressure, process of cell division, normal blood triglyceride level, reduces blood cholesterol, protects against oxidation, normal absorption of this, normal blood calcium, normal brain development of fetus and breastfed infants. That means pregnant women, the omega-3, you should be on omega-3. Every pregnant woman must be on omega-3. Every pregnant woman must. Visual development of infants 12 months of age is normal development of the eye and fetus. The health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids can never be overemphasized. That is why the balance oil is so potent. That is why when your ratio comes down, you are looking healthier. You are feeling healthier. You will not know this until you enter the wagon of your test of the health protocol of Zinzino. Now, a lot of people have their testimony, like I said. I don't want to bore us with this, but a lot of people have their testimonial in terms of their test result before and after, and what they have to say. So take your test today and find out your ratio. That is what this is after. I'm on a campaign to give this information. So those of you who are in Nigeria, we have plans to enroll citywide campaigns in Nigeria to educate people more. But before that, the person who has given you this video, contact the person and ask the person, how do I get my health protocol pack kit that contains the tests and the balance oil, and journey yourself to your desired health status. Investment is health is the best you can do. Take the test, start your Zinzino products to nourish your body. Have an understand what it contains. This does not replace your food, but it supplements your food. And what you are not getting from food, which is so obvious, you can supplement and give yourself that good health you need. Feed yourselves very well so they can take care of you, so you can make it look healthy. Review your test results after 14 days in the website zinzinotest.com. You have a user ID. All the information on how to go about this will be given to you. 4 months later, retest yourself and see your new number. Like I said, money back guarantee. If your test is normal, 3:1, your money is refunded. This is the balance oil. So you choose your formula. Choose your formula. Get to know your test and drive yourself to that desired health. And for those, the Zinzino has made it in such a way that just to encourage more persons to come and get this health protocol. If you know that there's somebody who will need this information or who can do these tests, this is just like a refer a friend kind of thing. And you tell the person, or you give the person this video to watch, and the person is also interested in this through you. Because once you have decided to take part in the health protocol, we want more participants, more persons who will participate in the health protocol of Zinzino. Once you have decided to participate in the health protocol, or this journey to your good health, to your health freedom, or to balancing your health, once you have agreed, they create for you a profile on their website, because they want to monitor you, they want to reach out to you. We don't want you to just be a customer and just be forgotten. No, Zinzino wants to keep her customers. And let me tell you something. Once in a while, they give you free products. They give you free gifts. They could give you free, free things, freebies. Once in a while, freebies. That's why they want to know you. They want to know where you live. They want to have your data. They want to, reach out to you. They can reach out to you directly via your emails or through the person who showed you this video. So Zinzino wants you to be healthy. That is why we want you to also connect at least 4 persons who you want to also be healthy. Once you connect that, Zinzino can guarantee you free products. This is not a joke. This is real. So be an auto order for your favorite Zinzino products. Refer your 4 friends to also get this health protocol. That's all. Produce a volume. At least you qualify for free shipping, free products, and you also have access to the Zinzino Balance app. So when you subscribe to this health protocol, you save money in your subsequent. You might want to buy the products tomorrow, or want to do this tomorrow, and this will be, you will not need to pay for it. You can access. Even when you want to buy, sometimes discount, they give you at a discount. These are special things. It is not. These are special things that, in addition to, Zinzino could just, anybody who sees this opportunity, this test, will want to do it, and the person will pay money. Like I said, but the company has gone an extra mile to reward you for being a loyal customer. Everybody will want to be rewarded. There are so many people today who are customers to companies who don't reward them. Just by being a customer of Zinzino, they will reward you and they will make sure that you are well taken care of. That is why I'm recommending your health first. These are extra benefits, but the first thing is your health. Even if these benefits are not there, please take advantage of it and give yourself that good health that you deserve. And keep yourself alive for your people. This is also those who are our skin. Everybody wants to have a good skin. So wonderful. And I'm sure, go online and Google omega-3 fatty acids and skin. You'll be amazed at what you will find. It hydrates and smoothens the skin. It improves skin elasticity and strength, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, all those things you don't like in your skin. It repackages it. A trial will convince you. I don't like talking too much. So, Essential Omega Super Formula, get your balance test done and get the products and see what the products can do for you within 120 days. As you are using your product, can be used, as you are taking the oil, you can be using the cream. Check how you are. After 120 days, if you are not satisfied, you are free not to be a customer. But I can assure you that you'll be satisfied, and that is why you want to remain a customer. And the more you want to remain a customer and get your friends to also become a customer, the company can continue to give you free products and continue to keep you healthy. Because you want to create value, you want to help others, you are also getting value. So Zinzino is inspiring change in our health, in our life. Zinzino is out to help us. Zinzino is out to enrich us. You are welcome to be a customer. Please, the person who has shown you this video, please contact. Like I said in the beginning, I am your doctor. You can also reach me directly or through the person who has shown you this video. I can advise you. Even outside of this Zinzino, I can also advise you in other health issues and other health matters. And if you see me around in Nigeria or any part of the world, please approach me. I will welcome you warmly. I will take your questions. I will help you because I am out to create a better world, a healthier world, because that is what I am called for, number one, as a doctor, to create a healthier world and a healthier society. Because a healthier world and a healthier society brings development. Thank you very much. My name remains Dr. Godwin. We are here for you. I am here for you. Zinzino is here for you. I am proud to be a partner of Zinzino because I want to help Zinzino to create customers. That is my goal. That is my goal. So to learn more about Zinzino, you can go to the website zinzino.com or meet the person who invited you to also share more information about Zinzino so I can continue to inspire change in life. Thank you very much and bye for now.